So let's see how we can make this work a little bit better. Uh-oh. Okay. Then we're going to tip some. There we go. Hello, hello, hello. I am straightening up before I start working because I have quite a bit to do today. And I really need to be organized to get done what I need to get done today. Hope everyone has been having an amazing couple of weeks. I have been doing great. As you will see as you're coming in, I made some changes to my workspace. Yep, I made some changes. So things are a little different now. In a good way. I'm actually really happy with the changes I've made. I built a bigger table, as you will see as I really start working. My table is bigger. I'm just putting away everything from working yesterday because when I stopped working, I went and spent some time with my husband and just relaxed for a while, which I don't normally do. But as I have started reading and really focusing on just development, personal development, it is essential to take some time and rest, because you can't be your best if you never get any rest. So that's what I've been doing. Let me go to Instagram and put the link to the live because I had to close out really quick. Let's see here. Turn the volume all the way off. Is this the right one? Let's see here. I think this is the right one. Hello, 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 everybody. Let me go on IG and share the link. How is everybody doing? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get moving. I'll see your comments on YouTube. I will be doing a lot of moving around, so I definitely will get back to any comments as quickly as I can. Let me see, how do I bring up the chat here so I can see any comments, but I need to embroider a hat today. This is on my list. I wanted to make something with that. Those are just extra things that I want to do. I may not necessarily get to them, but these are orders. I have some more. I printed all my labels this morning so I can work on getting these done. So let's see here. And once I get this set up, I'm going to head over and turn on my DTF printer in just a moment. So bear with me. I'm definitely going to be doing that. That's this one. I'm just, what is this? Okay, I have two things here, and I don't know what they go to. Okay, guess I printed this 2 times, and this is okay, yes, this goes to this. But now I need to figure out, what did I do with, okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, you guys, give me just a second. I'm missing a label. Okay, let's see here. So it's 4 orders I need to get done today. Okay, we got 4 orders that need to get done. So I'll be doing that. Okay, I got everything. Got all the labels. I missed one. So these are my 4 orders I plan to get done today. So I have 4 orders for that to get done, and then I need to do some DTF printing. So a lot to get done today. How is everybody doing? Say hi. If you can, let me know you're there. Let me know you guys can hear me okay. Okay, what is this? Garbage. I need to go in, and she sent me her files. So I'm definitely going to get those printed, but I like to, where's my clipboard? I'm trying to do better and be better, you guys. Let me get some paper. I need to write down some things. So one thing I like to do is, for my DTFs, they have to send me the item already ready. I don't edit the file for you. The file needs to be ready to go when it's sent to me. Let me know what size you need, and I go from there. Let me move some of these stands out the way. As you can tell, I have a lot of stands. So those who have been around for a while, you know, things were set up a lot different before. So I've moved some things around, and I'll turn you guys around so you can see. So now my brother machine is over here. And my Ricoma is over here. My desk is there. So let's go around, take a quick look. I have a ton of stuff. So guys, FYI, I will be destashing. I have so much fabric, and I really need to get rid of it. But as you can see, over here is my DTF area. And I'm definitely going to move you guys closer over there when I start printing. But right now, I'm just over here. I do have a bigger table now. Let me move this. I was doing some reels, so that's why that was there. Some recording. A receipt. I need to put that away. I found this when I was cleaning up. The cutest little witch hat. But, yes. I made me a little shipping station for shipping. I have my heat presses over here. Along the back wall, I have a bunch of storage. But right now, I need to open up my new baker oven for my DTF. So I am going to get ready to get that set up. And I'm moving all this stuff out the way till I'm ready to go back to using it so I can get this set up. So I'm not sure if anyone, the Dollar Tree has these. And they're like magnetic on the back. And because I have, oh, let me turn you guys closer to me. I have 2 machines. What I've been doing is using, trying to make sure you guys are straight. I have been using them, as you can see here. I store like little bobbins, the bobbins that are half used, and they stick right to the machine. And in this one, I have like the flash drive that goes, because they use 2 different formats. So I've been using this to kind of keep my flash drive separated so that I have one that has all the DST and then the one over there that has the PES for my brother. And that's how I've been separating everything. So I'm just going to stick this here for now because I bought an extra one just to have. What else do I need to do before we get started? Oh, I was opening up the oven. So let me move you guys over here so you can see me. It came just the other day because I got a new one. I have the combo that does the rolling. Trying to make sure my address is in there. But this is the oven I ordered. I didn't think that through. Okay, let me sit this on the ground and pull it out. Oh. It's not hard to get out at all. So here we go. And it's very light. This thing is really light. So if you can see over here, I have the shaker oven thing. So I use that for really large orders, 50 or more for the most part. And I may do it for smaller orders too, but it's a lot to set up to use the big shaker. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, so one thing I don't care for is the fact that when you open it, it swings really far back. Now I have to find a space for it also. And I also ordered some supplies that I need. It came with the cord. Okay, so maybe it doesn't open up. This didn't have any directions. Okay, let's see here. It came with some, so I'm thinking it doesn't open all the way. I'm thinking I need to attach it. Didn't come with any directions. Now one direction in the box. Oh, look at here. I didn't even see this. So let's see here. Oven instructions. Okay, main switch. Doesn't say how to attach that, but we'll come back to that in a second then. So I hope everyone has had a great couple of weeks. I'm not quite sure what this is for. Okay. Let's see here. So that's the on and off switch. I'm assuming these screws are going to attach to here. I just need to figure out exactly how they work because, like I said, there's no instructions. Well then, or at least a picture. You guys, I am going to be lost because I'm not quite sure how this is supposed to be. Like, this is instructions on how to use the oven, but it doesn't tell me how to do anything else. Hey Megan, how are you? Okay, so I have to bring this over here, guys, so I can see your comments. I am trying to figure this out, and I'm determined to figure it out. Let me look at, it's not one on here, but I think this one has, so my DTL printer has one. Let me see how it's set up. Give me 1 second. I'm here just going around the back of my printer to see how it has one also. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm coming, guys. Okay. So it has one on it. Okay. So one thing I just did, you guys couldn't see me, but I'm gonna turn you around so you can see over here is the oven. Good morning, Juana. How are you? It has the same attachment, but it's on the other thing over there. So I think it goes on like this. And my logic is, if I don't have it on correctly, I'll find out. Let's see here. Well, technically don't need it to hold it open. My husband normally sets everything up for me for the most part. I mean, I do a lot of it, but I normally will call him over to help a sister out. And I'm just using my fingers. I'm sorry, I didn't show you guys what I'm doing. So it has this latch type thing here. And I'm just trying to figure out how it's supposed to work for the most part. It came with screws, and I'm just trying to figure it all out. So I'm thinking, oh, there we go. So I guess I got it on right. So if I put that up like that, it stays. Then I guess I just tap it down to release it, to close it. Bam. All right. We in the money for that one. Weeding tool, and there's some other things in here, and I'm thinking it has to do with fuses. So what I do with stuff like that, I have a stand, and I think I can just move you guys around so you can kind of see where I am. So I'm going over here. Um, maybe lift you guys up some so you can see a little bit better. So back there, I have a ton of that's just storage. It's storage all back here, and I've just made this my DTF station. So it was only here to here, but now that I just bought this, I'm adding on some more space, another item. I wanted to leave this just open right here, but that's not going to happen. I have several sets of scissors. So this is my little DTF stand that I use. I have so much stuff just on here. This is the cover. I just took that off of the machine. I'll sit that there. I have books on crocheting because really that's kind of how it all started with me crocheting. So those who, like I said, have been around a while, you know that this is not how my space looked. It was actually really different than it is now. But I moved everything around. So it's different now. So let me plug you guys in, make sure you guys, the camera doesn't die. And I'm going to move you closer. So bear with me. Let's see if I can let you guys down a little bit. And we're going to move over to the DTF area. Oh. Like, I intentionally made this so it can slide through here, and it's not being my friend. Sorry, you guys. I know there's a lot of shaking. Okay, here we go. I think we are rocking and rolling. All right. Can you guys see better? Is that better? Let me know if that's better. But this is what I'm about to set up over here. So I want to put it here. This is my son's in his STEM class that he took. They made a car. Why it's here, I'm not quite sure. I recently bought a cup cradle. These are all things I need to put away. And I'm hoping I can leave my little mannequin up there. And the printer, the warmer will fit. But I put my oh, it fits. I definitely will need to move some things around. Not quite sure where I'm moving everything to, but I definitely will need to move. And this is the, so there's another attachment that goes to this that needs to hook on top, and it takes the fumes out. Let me put this away. So let's see here. While I'm sitting here, I might as well get this turned on while I figure that out. So when I first start, the first thing I do is I stir my white ink. And I have a little setup right here. I keep a stick, and it's just for this purpose. I stir my white. Make sure I get all the residue from the bottom, because it separates. Okay. So that's done. Everything is full. I haven't checked. This is my weekly check for my waste tank. It seems to be okay for now. Oh, but I think the tube just came out. It did. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. So I get the stuff on my hands. So this is why these towels are around here. Because I will get ink on me. Turn that on. So this is how it all starts up. I don't know what that is. All right. So I'm logging into the DTF station. Okay, I got my DTF station. Oh, thank you, Lana. I got this from a combination of places. I got my printer from Swing Design, but I wasn't really impressed with the service I got, but they were cool. I'm not saying like they were horrible, because they wasn't. They wasn't at all. But my next purchase I got from AA Print Supply, because they seem to print a whole lot faster. So let me get the cord that came with this, so we can get this set up. And I need to figure out, I like to run the cords around the back. I didn't mean to hit that. So I use the old laptop to put over here, and I'm going to end up needing to plug in my new one. So I just plug that in the back, and I'm going to run this around the back. So I bought these. I hate for the cords and my stuff to be just sitting out, so I bought this. It's a pain to open, but I like it. And now I definitely have to figure out what I'm going to do, because you know what's not important? That isn't important. And I'll plug this in here. Okay. So I like this little thing. This is the film. So I have liquid sitting next to it. It allows me to cover up the power strip. So then I just put this on and kind of hides all the cords. But this has to come over here when I'm using this. So, well, hopefully that's not broken. Okay. So this needs to come over here, because I'm about to use it. Now this is going to be interesting, because I have it set up for the other printer. I don't want to move my mannequin, but I may have to. I may just be able to sit this back here. Oh, yeah, it fits. Get rid of this. So I did not plan this out at all, as you can tell. This was not something I planned or had organized and ready. I just decided last minute to go live and figured since I needed to print. Okay. We can open that. Now where did the tube go? So then this goes on here. And this hooks above here to catch the fumes. Can you guys see that? Oh, you can see it. So that's what I just hooked up. So this is the DTF station. It takes out all the smell from it. And there hooks to that. Okay? So here we go. Now that I did that, everything actually looks really good. I personally, let me check my email. And I'm going to do a nozzle check. Let's see, where haven't I printed yet? I'll get a new sheet. So I just use transparency sheets to do a nozzle check. And I just put the nozzle check in here. The film. And I go print nozzle check. So like I was saying before, you guys, I'm actually going to get ready and do a huge destash. I have so much fabric. It's really sad how much fabric I own. So, I will be destashing a ton of fabric. And when I say soon, I'm talking about within the next week. I have a ton of character fabric, cottons that I don't use, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that could utilize it. So I want to allow them to utilize it since I'm not. Let's see. Do a nozzle check. So I need to do another head cleaning. So you can't see it, but my nozzle check, you can see some of the white lines didn't come out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do another head cleaning. And then after that, I normally just kind of do a test print to kind of get the... So instead of buying the little sheets, I use the transparency film. And then I use a cutter to make sure I get an even cut. And I just throw it away. And that way, I can just use this again for another head clean if I want. There we go. Now let's see if my thing works. So if anybody has any suggestions, so I have my laptop works fine, but my USB port acts really funky. I have one that acts really good. Then I have the other two that act really funky. So I have struggled with that. Let's see here. I'm logging into Outlook so I can pull up because it's taking too long down here. Okay, let's see here. There we go. Bear with me. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm getting logged into my Outlook, so I had her email me the file. So I'm going to just pull the file in from my email and put it into the DTF program. Not sure why this isn't working. Because I know. So she emailed it to me. Let's see. Let me pull it up. Let's see here. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Let me just forward this to my other email. Okay. So what I use, so I didn't go over it. I had these stands. These stands are actually from like Home Depot or something. They were metal stands that I had in my other workspace. You guys probably saw them. They were behind the embroidery machine. They were here. So I just took them and I got tops from IKEA, put them on here and just lined them up. This is just, you know, the skirts that you guys, people use when you're doing an event and they wrap around the table. I just put this under here as supplies. And I just wanted it to look neater. So then once like destash, I have all of it organized and stacked up. But yep, I just put the little draping thing down here. Over here, this thing here, that's the inline, the feed. But I'm not using that today. Okay, so my Gmail worked. Okay. So this is the design that she wants. So I'm going to download it. And I'm hoping it prints the way I need it to print. I'm going in my DTF station. I don't need this. So I'm going to delete that. I'm going to add. Can you guys can't really see it. Let me see if I can get you closer to the screen. Bear with me. Let me unplug this because I don't need it plugged in. Give me just a second. Oh, well, I kind of do. It probably would help you guys a lot to see. You can see the screen a tad bit better. Let me see how much closer I can get you. Okay. Maybe the ring light isn't a good. There we go. So you can't see it perfect, but I'm uploading it here. So she gave me sizes. So she told me she needed one toddler print at 6 inches. So I'm just going to change that. And 2 youth at 8, which I don't think this is going to fit on this sheet. This is not the sheet I have. I have that sheet. Okay. Let's see if I can add another one. And this time I'm going to make it 8 and see if I can get more than one on a sheet. So I can't clearly get, well, this sheet is not the right sheet size. Okay. Let me see if I duplicate that. Okay, so it's not allowing me to put more than one on the sheet. So okay, I really want to move this up here, but it won't let me, which sucks. Because if let me scroll in, I have about, I could fit another one here. Let's see if I duplicate this one here. See, okay. So now it did it down here where I have more than one. Let me rotate that 90 degrees. So now I can fit 2 of these on here. But I wasn't able to fit. So I'm just going to delete this page. And we're going to start with this page. But let's see, what size is this design? I can use the paper I have. I'll put that there. I'll bring that up there. So we're going to just print this page. I'm going to delete this one. And we're going to see how it works. So let's see. We're going to get printing. I'm just going to use a sheet. And then while it's printing, we're going to open up my supplies because I needed to replenish my supplies. Okay, so let's print this and see how it goes. Then you guys will get a chance to really see how it prints. So let's bring you over here. So it just says spooling, so it's just doing what it does. So you can see that's how fast it goes. Now what I'm hoping is, because I didn't do another nozzle check, I'm hoping that the white prints right away. So and it looks like it is. I may have to call my customer and let the customer know how it's going to print. Because the thing with DTF, and something, and I'll show you once this print finishes, if you're used to doing like sublimation and you're used to your prints, you know how you may do some shadows and a bunch of other stuff with sublimation, like if you have clouds or just different things that you'll put in on sublimation. The DTF doesn't always pick that up when it's printing to put white behind it because it's kind of see-through, if that makes sense. Now you'll see it when you're working with sublimation because it's dyeing the fabric, but for DTF it seems like that stuff doesn't show up. But I'll show you what I mean. But while that's printing, let's open up my supplies. Supplies came. Let me get my address off. I forgot about that. Uh-oh. I think I moved my thing when I was leaning on it, which is not what I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let me grab some scissors and let's open this up. So you guys can see, you can still see the printer printing. But to get started, that's all I do. What you saw me do, I stir my white and I do a nozzle check, a head cleans to get it going. And no, I don't do it every day. I don't turn my printer on every day. It may be 1 or 2 days in between. So I ordered powder because I was out of powder, but I think I'm going to need even more powder because this looks like almost the same bag I had before. I thought it was going to be bigger than what I had before, but it looks like it is the same size. So I definitely will be ordering another bag. So this is the powder that I use. And I put in these like moisture tabs to help keep the moisture out of it. Cut this label. Let's see, what else did I get? Put all this stuff away. I ordered some film. It should be 13 inch, yep. 109-yard roll. This is my T-seal sheet I ordered from them. It's 11 by 16. And this is some paper I ordered, which is 13 by something. I have to pull it up. So that's the roll. This paper is 13 by 19. So this is the sheet, 13 by 19. So I just store this normally on my cart. I have a cart right here, and I'll pull it out in just a second so you guys can see it. But I open the end. So once I put it on the cart, I don't have to worry about whether or not I can get into it. If it comes in plastic. Oh, it's actually really heavy. So I just open up the end. So I can easily just pull out one while it's on the cart. Oh, there's 2 packs in there. So I'm going to only open one. I'm going to add it to my cart. I don't know what that sound is. I'm not liking it though. Never made that sound before. this, it's still printing. So I'm not going to bother it at this moment. And we'll see. I use a T-seal to do the finishing touches on my DTF. So this is, it kind of helps the DTF kind of go into the shirt or the fabric or whatever you're pressing on. So now I did get a T-seal sheet from somewhere else, and it does not feel as thin as this one. My other T-seal sheet feels a lot thicker. This is my other T-seal sheet that I've used, and it feels, this one feels a little stiffer, but as long as it works, that's all that matters. So I'm not sure what this sound is. And honestly, it's driving me crazy. But you can see the 6-inch print is coming out. Now it's doing the 8-inch. I don't know what that sound is. But it's going away now. So that is going to be going. So while I'm doing that, I'm actually, this is printing. Let's go over here. I'm going to bring you back some so that we can come over here and start getting this set up and turned on. Since that print is almost done, hopefully it doesn't use too much power. On switches in the back. So let me get the directions that came with it. So the directions say, instructions: the temperature parameter has been set to 115 degrees Celsius by default from the factory for 120 seconds. There is no need to change it under special circumstances. If it cannot be used normally due to changes adjusted according to the default values in the table. When the temperature reaches the target temperature, put in the roll film, press the plus key. There's no plus in the time area. So there is no plus. I'm assuming they want, it says it's set to 115 degrees Celsius, right? But this thing is all the way up. Oh, it's going to Fahrenheit. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. Press the foot to stop the alarm sound. So we're about to find out. And it's getting up to temp really quick. I'm not quite sure why it's making this. So can you guys hear the sound, or is it just me? Tell me if you can hear that sound. Hey Naomi, good morning. So I don't do maintenance every day, Naomi. I do maintenance every other day, every 3 days. So far so good. The most I let it sit. Now I did let it sit for 4 days, and I had issues getting the white back going, but I was able to get it going. And I vowed not to do that again. Hold on. Oh, this is what I didn't want to happen. Okay, sorry about that. So the most I've let it sit was for 4 days. And then I turned it back on. I had a few issues, but I was able to get it going. But other than that, I vowed to never do that again, and I haven't. And since then, I haven't had any issues. Now, this sound that I'm hearing, I've never heard this sound before. Yeah. Well, they have a mode that you can put it in, so you can put it into they have a mode where you can put it into vacation mode. It's like it's a way of storing it. I don't know what it's called, but they call it vacation mode basically. And so you don't have to worry about that. You definitely can do that. You can put it in vacation mode. So my next print, I want to use this one. This one is almost done printing. Okay, so is it done? So it printed really good. It printed good. But as you can see when I say about the clouds, if you look on the back, you see how it's not a complete white square because the clouds are kind of, I don't know if you can see it, but it doesn't put white on the back of it for some reason. But see, I don't like the way at the end it kind of started doing some weird stuff. So what I am going to do before I even start again, I'm going to do a head clean. Maybe something is going on. Okay, somebody is clearly outside. Let's see what's going on. So this is my little cart. Let me bring it closer to you guys. I'm trying to see on my camera what's going on. So I have a little cart right here that I do my powdering on. I normally actually wear a whole apron when I'm working. I know it sounds crazy, but I do. So this is the bucket I use. Hi CJ. This is the I'm gonna have to move you back so you guys can see what I'm doing. But I have a bucket here which I do my powdering. Oh no, I set that on there. And I need some more powder. So load the powder in. That's the DTF powder. And then let me so you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'll pull it back so you can see it a little bit better. Then I just take it. And get powder on the entire image. Now this powder goes everywhere. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. It does. But I got powder on the image. I'm going to lift this up. Like that in there. Hopefully this thing works the way it's supposed to. Pray for me here. This is my first time using it, so I put that on there. And I actually turn on my air purifier also. I have a separate one. And I put on a mask just to be on the safe side. So, oh, you guys can't even see me. Here we go. We're back up. So, oh, this goes to be on. So that'll soak up the smoke. And you bear with me, let me get a So I put a mask on just as a safety precaution. I have this going, plus I have an air purifier in the room, and it's more of just a safety thing for me. I don't want to inhale anything that I don't need, so. I also open my windows because I'm in the basement. I open the windows. Okay. It did a great job. It looks like an orange peel on the back. And that's how you know it cured. I'm really pleased with it. So I am so glad I made this purchase. So glad I got this. This thing is good. I'm not saying anything is wrong with it, but I am going to keep it real with you. It's a pain. So, yep. Now this bigger one, this one seems to be perfect. It probably could have stayed a little bit longer. But we're going to print the next one. I'm going to close that out. And let me get the sheet. Okay. Now let's print. So you're going to see us print again. I'm about to print again. I'm turning that off. Yes, the powder gets everywhere. The sound is still there. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just rolling by the bar. I don't know what that sound is. I'm actually going to do a quick record of this sound and send it to someone else who has one and see if, and you can't be afraid to ask questions. Okay. I'm going to send it to a friend and see if she knows what the issue is or if it's something for me to worry about. But if it's not, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. And maybe my machine being extra quiet was something that other machines wasn't doing, and I got used to it, and that's really the sound that it makes. I don't know. But these are my scissors that the kids got a hold to. That's sticky. Let's get my good scissors. I'm going to cut this. So how do you guys price your transfers if you sell them? How do you price yours? I don't normally do any orders, but now that I've stocked up kind of on some supplies, I'm figuring it all out. Start taking orders. Okay. So it's getting better. The sound is, no, it's not. Like it's off and on. It goes away, then it comes back. Can you, okay, I know you guys hear it. So I'm not crazy, but. So they told me I need to grease the roller. So it looks like I'll be finding me a video on how to grease the roller. So she's sending me a video on how to do that. So that's a good thing. So while that's printing, I need to go ahead and get the embroidery machines going. Do you guys want to just stay on for this, or would you like for me to stay on longer? Let me know what you guys think. Like, this is my DTF process. And just a reminder, please, if you can go, I see we have 10 people watching. Please give me a thumbs up. It really helps a lot. I definitely appreciate it. Then I also can come back later, maybe later on today. Like, the sound isn't consistent, so I don't know. And what I should have had it printing while I was doing the next step, which is normally the process, and it'll go a lot faster. I do like to order my paper and stuff from AA Print Supply. I like their paper, the DTF station paper. Just my preference. I know everybody uses something different. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I just wanted to get on, check in with everybody, see how everybody's doing. I'll come back. Oh, okay. Well, stay right here. Stay for a quick second. I need to go grab something to drink from upstairs. Really quick. So if you guys, do you guys mind if I step away for a quick second? Then I'll be right back. So you guys can watch that print for me. Sorry about that. I'm back, and guess what? I did all of that running, and my water bottle was down here. My son had brought it down. He saw that I left it, and he just threw it down here. Whew. I was upstairs looking everywhere, trying to figure out where I set it down. So, I have this goal, right? I'm so determined to drink more water. So, let's see how this goes. I'm definitely on my weight loss journey. Just trying to do better, be better. But I love this water bottle. I absolutely love it. I just wish it didn't sweat so bad. You know what? Honestly, it is even better for in-house. And when I used to here's the shaker. Let me let you guys see it. So if you look down here, this is the shaker oven thing. When I have a bunch of transfers for like that somebody wanted to order, I haven't really done any orders, but I had a big order. Then I printed some for my cousin once. She needed 50 transfers, and I used this. It wasn't that bad. It is time consuming. I'm not gonna lie to you. It can be kind of time consuming to play with it, but once I really got it going, it was good. Honestly, I love doing sheets. To me, sheets are just faster. Now, if you think about it, by the time you print powder, you put it in here, your next print is printing. You take it out of here, you cut it, you can press a shirt, have that shirt done, press whatever was on that sheet, have it done. That print should be done printing. Then you'll powder, put it in here. Then you'll be prepping your shirts. Once it's beeped, you'll be ready to press. So it can be definitely a flow. Before I was using a heat press to cure when I didn't want to use this big thing. And that's pretty much how I did it. And it worked out well for me. Yep, it worked out well. Okay, let's see how many does she need total. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so she said it's possible I need. So it's going to be a total of 20. 1 toddler, that's that print. 2 youth, those are those 2. 8 adults at 10 inches. So I'm going to load up some 10-inch prints. And 5 plus at 11 inches. Then I can tell her how many sheets she's going to have. So let me see how many I can fit on one sheet. At I think she said 10 inches. Let me go back. 2 youth at 8 inches and 8 at 10 inches. So she wants that to be 10. So that makes it 10 by 13. But honestly, at 10 by 13, I'm only getting 1 on the sheet. Because it's 13 inches. And the paper is 13 by 19. Make sure it's on the right page size. Yep, 13 by 19. So at 10 inches wide, it's only like 6 inches left. It's not... It won't make sense to do anything different. So I might as well just do 1 sheet. So she's going to have a total of 8, 9, 14 sheets total. Yep. So this one is almost done. We're going to powder, load it up, and go from there. Have you guys noticed that sound stopped? The sound that we had before, it stopped. Yep, it definitely stopped. You're welcome, Naomi. Hey, Waverly, how are you? Oh, so Naomi, I wanted to talk about candle thread. So I ordered some. And let me grab it. So I went ahead and placed the order because I wanted to see if I was going to like it. So I ordered some. So I got a black. I got black. I wanted like this neon color. And I got red. The pink I use for pretty much everything. And this is the dark pink. So I'm going to compare it to, this is a light pink, the aqua color. I got a silver, or is this supposed to be white? I think this one is supposed to be, I don't know, I have to figure out what color this is. It looks like it's supposed to be, damn it, darn it, I mean, shucks. So guess what that means, guys? I have to print this all over again. Look at that. Wasted. 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 Waste. It's scratched. So you can't see it, but I would never give anybody that transfer. So something I just learned, you have to get it, pull it out really quick and get it. Because if not, it's going to mess up. So we're going to go back and print it again. So I'm going to have to print it again. Bah humbug. Okay, well, One of them isn't so bad, but that one is bad. Wasted. I hate when stuff like that happens to me. And it was nobody's fault. It was my own fault. I was talking about the freaking candle thread versus printing, but whatever. So, the lavender. So this is what I ordered from Candle Thread. Okay. But I need to go grab, I think that's white. I need to grab it and see. Hi, Shondell. Let me add on there live now. Let me go edit my Instagram post. Let me edit it and add. And add now. Okay. So, I'm printing the DTF transfers over there. This is my candle thread order. So, I'm about to go ahead and grab. Let's see what this, I think these are white. They look silvery, and that may be because of the plastic on it, but it's probably white. Because I needed white really bad, and I hope I didn't order the wrong thing. Okay, so let's see here. So this is the book they send you when you place your order. They send you this book. So let's see, where is white on this list? I'm not sure why white is here, but white is in the middle of purple and blue. So yes, this is white. This is the pink that goes with, what is the number for Maderia? But the conversion card is pretty spot on. This is the color I use for like my hibiscus. This is like a light pink. This is what's a color match for my dark pink that I use. And then I did a sample pack with red, black, and white. They gave you, it was like just a few dollars for a sample pack. So I just went ahead and ordered that. And then I'm working on a neon. So I'm making a set to match some anklets I did. Let me get those anklets. So I'm bringing out a set to match these anklets. A neon set to match these anklets. And I was looking for a pink to match. So I have all the other colors already for neon. So then they'll match this. So I have a really cute idea. Thank you, Shondell. So I was trying to figure out for this, should I add like a blue, or is this pretty much the neon colors? I wasn't quite sure. But let me go put these over here. I'll be right back. So, again, a reminder, this coming week, guys, I am going to be destashing fabric. I'm getting rid of all the character fabrics. So if anybody's interested, I am just doing a quick, what, $3 a yard? All the character fabric I have, because I am clearing it out. I am getting rid of it. So that is going to be this coming week. I also have a ton of cow ribbon. If anybody is in need of it, please let me know. But yeah, that's mainly it. So like I said, we're doing transfers. She needed one toddler, which we've already done. That's this one. 2 kid size, which she did 8 inches for, but I had to reprint because I dropped the freaking print. And then we're doing 8 adults and 8 plus size. So that is what I am working on. And the sheet is 13 by 19. So the most I can go up to, and it prints, is about 12 and a half by, it says 19. I would take, say, about 17, because it'll print almost to the end. And then as you can see here, it kind of, when it first starts, it starts a little bit down. So I would say like 12 by 17 really for a sheet. And I charge $6 for a sheet. So whatever I can fit on that sheet, that's what I'll do. And you have several ways of I'm just responding about that noise that we had earlier. Those are 8-inch. How many sheets? So it's $6 a sheet. I'm wondering, let me check something here. This is, it's not telling me. Okay, so in the program, I noticed that they have something for the cost. It'll calculate cost for you. So for those who are maybe just joining and coming in, this is my setup. So over here on the floor, let me see if you guys can see this. This is my shaker oven. It's the shaker and oven combo. So if I was doing a roll, a long roll, it would just go through here. And then I have my computer here, and this is the oven. And that's what I'm using today, is the oven. We unboxed this at the beginning of the live. So definitely, if you missed the beginning, you'll see me opening it, the packaging, and put it back together. And I went over all that. Oh, my little bucket for powdering. I keep it covered. I'm not gonna say I try. I keep it covered when it's not in use, so that the moisture doesn't get in the powder. Because if you get moisture in the powder, it makes your curing kind of wonky. But yep. And we actually, where I have you guys sitting, I actually can just flip you guys around, and we can go on the other side and do some embroidery. I think I can just turn the camera around. We'll come back when it's done printing. Uh-oh, it's not showing you guys. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So I'll come back over there when that's done. Let me get back so I can see your comments. I have to find some place to put this ribbon, this thread. I mean, I have no clue where I'm gonna put it. No clue. I really, honestly, I think I need some more pegs for the pegboard to put this thread on. So I made me a walkthrough right here because I wanted to be able to get, I know it sounds really lazy, but I wanted to get behind here easily because there's storage under my table. And this is all stuff I plan to do stuff with. I know. My fabric addiction. But at least it's out of the bag. So I'm happy that it's actually out of the bag. Because if you know me, you know I will keep fabric in a bag in a heartbeat. But I'm about to hoop. I have a shirt to make. I'm going to hoop everything. But first I want to write down. She had 1 toddler, 2 kids, 8 adults, and she had, I think it was 9 plus sizes, plus size prints, and that equaled 1 transfer, 8, and then 9. So we'll go from there. But for now, where's the one I'm working on? I need to hoop this shirt. So this is the table I was talking about in the beginning. I made a bigger table. So the table I had before was smaller, and I used the same cabinets I had before, and I just put 2 tops together, and they meet in the middle to give me a more space. And unfortunately, I'm keeping it too cluttered, which I'm working on. I cleaned it off actually a lot, but this is all stuff that I don't want. I'm one of those people who are where it's out of sight, out of mind. Like if I take it out, if I put it away, I forget about it. Like these rompers I bought last year, I still haven't listed them yet in my shop. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. With or without the blue? Okay. So I definitely, I'll do the set. I wanted to do the neon set, and I'm trying to figure out. Hello. I'm trying to figure out what design to do for the set. I'm thinking maybe roller skating. So we have, it's a list that I'm working on. I have to figure out what I did with it. No, it's around here. But the craft print made a list of non-character designs that you can make for different things. She does paper crafting, but as you know, okay, so actually, let's take a second. You guys, my mind be in a million places, but let's talk about the changes Etsy has got. First, did anybody see that they want to allow them make an offer? They want people to be able to make an offer. It popped up in my dashboard. I'm not doing make an offer, so I'm declining it. So I definitely won't be doing that. Will not be making an offer. All my items take quite a bit of time to make, so I will not be doing make an offer. Then also, I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but they are they did some updating to their infringement guidelines. So make sure you go in there, take a look. I'll try to put the link in the comments when we're done, so you guys can go take a look. It was just something they posted. I think that they're just trying to be straightforward because they're cracking down. So they're trying to make sure nobody has the base to argue or dispute it. That's what I'm thinking um, they're doing. So they've gotten that up there. Um, it's interesting, to say the least. It's very interesting. But yeah, they put a post up or updated their infringement, and of course they did not say like how many how many strikes you can get or anything like that. They just talked strictly about what happens and how to file a claim and how to dispute a claim of infringement, which is going to definitely be interesting to see how that works, because I know people are saying, hey, my stuff doesn't infringe and whatnot, but they got a strike and they were trying to figure out how to dispute it. It gave a clear way of how to dispute it, and it actually says it takes 10 days for it to for them to review your claim. So if you dispute it, it takes 10 days. No, I'm not bargaining with people either. Naomi, my price is my price. I'm not arguing with them at all. Guys, I have an amazing cameraman who's over there adjusting my camera. Move it over here. It fell again. I didn't catch it in enough time. Again, you guys, that print just fell again and messed up. Did it mess up, babe? Oh, he said it didn't mess up. So let's see. I hope it didn't. Let's see. Yes, it did. Look. Mm-hmm. So I gotta print again. We are printing again, you guys. Let me turn you around so you can see me. I wasn't over here. And I gotta print this thing again. I give up. You know what? I got a trick for it this time. I'm going to use the roll of paper to print this time. And that way it won't come off. I'm not doing that again. I'm over it. Over it. Let's see here. Let's do this one more time. But they have a cost calculator. Let's see what it says. So the program has a cost calculator. It tells you how much it's going to cost for it. Oh, I don't have to do that. So it has it over here. Okay. So what I'm pricing makes sense. Okay. Let's print. We're back at it. Printing all over again because I let it fall. So, but this time, so it doesn't happen again. I just went ahead and used the roll paper. I didn't want to use the roll because I'm charging by sheet, but that sheet keeps falling. So what I'll do is I'll pretty much just cut it, and as you can see, it messed up. So another sheet wasted. But it's a learning curve. So I've never printed for anyone else. And it's a learning curve. You live and you learn. If you don't think mistakes happen with crafting and with having a business, then I'm sorry, it does. And there's nothing you can do about it most of the time but go with the flow. Some days you're going to want to feel like giving up, but you don't give up. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep redoing it. Do it over and over again. That's how you get better. Don't expect yourself to be perfect because you're just putting undue stress on yourself, but give it your best, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not giving anyone something I wouldn't want myself. And there is no reason I would never want that print for myself. I would never print it, put it on a shirt. So I'm definitely not going to give it to my customer. So she's entrusted me in the last minute memorial shirts that she need printed because her customer wanted a colored shirt. She does sublimation. I wonder if this this off helps. Okay, the light up, but it's too dark now. She does sublimation, and oh, that didn't make it better, did it? She does sublimation, and since she does sublimation, they wanted a colored shirt. She needed to do DTF prints. She couldn't do sublimation prints, so that's how this all started. And it's a rush order, and I definitely understand how that can be because I remember trying to get prints done in a rush for orders. So I wanted to go ahead and do that for her, but that's going to start back printing, which that's what it's doing now. I'm actually going to shut this off because I'm just using electricity. Then I'll come back and turn it on. It seemed like it heated up in like less than a minute. So I'm gonna go back over here, and we're going, as you guys can see, we're going to go ahead. I need to actually go in this section, and this is where my my shirt is going to be done. So let's turn this on. So I need to oil this machine some. Let me bring you guys a little closer to me. Can you guys see everything okay? Let's see here. There we go. So I have to oil my machine. And you basically just turn the hook, grab my oil, put a dab in there, and that's it. That's it. Now I use the magnetic bobbins. So if you don't know me, and this is your first time on the live, I am a messy crafter. My workspace is out. I clean it up, but I always end up back messy because I'm a messy crafter. Does this every now and then. Let's see. This is a 2T shirt. Yeah, I'm a messy crafter. I'm honest with people. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys, oh, I'm a neat crafter. I am not. I'm messy. I go with the flow. See, now the USB is working just fine. The name for this shirt is Embroidery. Let's hope I saved it. Yep. So, now it is going to get loud. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's about to get loud because of the embroidery machine. Now, one thing I don't have to worry about is going out of the parameter of the embroidery hoop, because this particular machine only does an 8x8. So it wouldn't even load the file if it wouldn't work. And this is how I change my thread. I just snip one, I tie it to the next. So this is where my thread is going to go. I need to get more peg hooks. And I may have some. I'll have to look through some stuff and pull out things. But as you guys can see, a quick overview once I finish. Once I get this going, I'll give you guys a quick tour. Now that's stitching out. So, quick tour. So, you guys are seeing, this is the fabric wall that's behind me normally when I'm sewing. I've changed it quite a bit because I'm getting rid of all my character. I took all my character fabric for the most part off the shelves. And I've added the things that I actually use on there. My sewing machines are here now. We have, so I can point to it. So here, I have my thread, the plus the TV, and I keep the packets of all my designs down there. Some of my toys and different supplies. Then this is crooked. I have to replace my stand. I dropped it just the other day. And then you can see over here I have my Ricoma. Then on this stand I have printers and my Cricut machine. And then as we go around, I have a shipping station over there. Guys, so let me bring you here. Shipping station over there. Then of course my cutting table. And then you guys saw on the other side, that's storage and DTF. So that's the new setup that I have going. I like it. It flows for me. I'm still cleaning it, so I haven't really done the full tour for anyone, because I'm still in the process of cleaning it and organizing it. As soon as I can get rid of some stuff, we'll be good to go. I need to get rid of some stuff, like seriously get rid of some stuff. That's why I'm going to do the fabric sale, which that way I can get rid of some bins of fabric, and then all of this extra fabric that I actually do use, I'll be able to put into those bins and it can get neatly put away. But I bought some new fabric. I know, don't say it. But I opened up a booth at the Painted Tree. And I need some stuff that goes there. I'm realizing that the stuff that works there is accessories. They seem to sell well there. So I am making some bows. So I got this printed like this. This is for bows. So I'm gonna sit down probably in the yard or in the front room this evening with me a glass of wine. I'm gonna cut all these out and make them for the store. And then I'm gonna send a set to the store, then I'll post them for sale on my website also, so people can purchase for back to school. So that's what I'm focusing on. These are pencils. The notebook paper pieces. This is for this is scuba. I'm making bowls out of scuba. Let's see. Halloween bows. So these will be coming out. I'm working on these. Halloween bows. just bought the files and sent it to be printed. You know what? I am going to be videoing you guys. You know, we got one life to live, and part of building my community with you guys is just keeping it real. This is me. I'm a messy crafter. I'm a messy biz when I'm working. I'm messy. And it's not messy in a nasty way. It just means that I may have 4 and 5 projects. I'm over here printing DTF. I'm talking about fabric. I have that on the embroidery machine. I'm about to cut tulle. I'm in multiple places, so sometimes stuff just get out of order. It's not dirty. It's just a lot of stuff. So I'm not going to try to hide it anymore or not film reels and videos. I have realized lately my little random videos of me doing stuff like just cutting fabric, they've been doing well, a lot better. And I'm gonna be honest. So Chandel, the craft print in the comments, she's like, everything is content. You know, and I really was like, I know everything is content, but not everything. But seriously, everything. I put up a video just talking about my least favorite thing to do is cut out a pattern. I got more engagement on that post than when I post a product. People are engaging with it more. So I'm going with the flow. Okay, the printer is doing something. Let's see what it's doing. My red light just came on. Oh, and it went off, so it must be fine. Normally red light means something's wrong, it stops, but it started back printing, so it wasn't a bad red light. Oh, see? Almost just made a mess. One thing that's helping me stay organized, honestly, is planning on Sundays. If you guys don't follow the craft print, please do. She does a content planning on Sundays, and it is amazing. It pushed me to not just plan my content, but kind of plan my week at the same time. Yep, it pushes me to plan my week also. You looking for something? A lighter? You one off there. It's a brand new one over there. Hanging up. Cakeboard behind the shipping station. Take a, leave my pink. You can have the green. I love pink and purple, you guys. As you can tell. My husband needed a lighter. And I stock up every time I go to Dollar Tree, I grab 1 or 2 lighters. That extra $2.50, as much as I spend at Dollar Tree, is not hurting anything. So I just grab extra lighters and I just keep them around because I use them for my tutus. But next I need to cut tulle. So we're about to cut some tulle. I'm trying to figure out what end I want to cut on because my big, let me turn you guys around so you'll be able to see where I am. Okay. So I'm over here. I bought these, okay, look, this is one of those impulsive Amazon purchases. I'm gonna organize my boards. So I said, and here we are. Then I bought a cup cradle also, so I plan on using that. But if you follow me on Instagram, I bought those bins that roll from Joanns, and I love them for storage. Like, I'm so off topic, you guys. I can babble, and if you've been following me long enough, you know I will. Like under here, I technically can roll this out, but I'm not. But here's a bin of fabric. Oh, it's so heavy. I'm getting rid of all this fabric. Anything in here that's a character, I'm getting rid of. I only plan to keep 1 yard of my fabric. 1 yard. Um, 1 yard I plan to keep just in case I get a customer or a family member who wants to order something randomly. But I have so much. Look at this. Look at that. I love. Look at this. I had no internet, so we have to put all our coolers in the ceiling. I have so much fabric. So I definitely plan on so many sports teams and I'm getting rid of all of it. I can't really use it. Somebody else will benefit from it. It's going to be $3 a yard until it's all gone. But these bins they may have been expensive, but I like them. They roll, so I'm able to roll it right under my table. And they stack. Oh, and when it's not too heavy, I'm able to just roll them from under my table. So we're done printing, but because I did it on the roll, you guys, this time, it's better. So I know this pole is, I'm in my basement, so you know. Let's see here. So since I did it on the roll, see how it's hanging? It can't go anywhere. Ha! Look at us. I'm gonna pull this back some so you guys can see me powder and see how I do the powdering. Can you see me? Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this on so it can start heating up. I'm going to pull that out some. And cut. Which is what I should have done the first time around. And this is and I'm just putting powder on. This powder gets freaking everywhere. I didn't mean to have my freaking mask there. But now this is all powdered. I'm actually just going to sit it here and wait for that to warm up. But in the meantime, I'm going to start printing my other sheets. I'm going to just back that out. Okay. Put this in here. Powder on it. So I think I'm gonna end up having to move my, I don't want any powder to get in my machine. So let's change this sheet, side there's no point in me. And I need 8 of these sheets. So unfortunately, you can't like just put the sheets through and then put a bunch of stacks. It's not like a regular printer. Well, they'll just flow straight through. Okay. Let's print. Don't close. That's what I want to do. I always make sure it feeds through. So it's feeding through, and then this one, I felt like it had powder on it, so I wanted to wipe it down before I use it. Okay. See, it didn't take long for it to heat up. So we're going to go ahead and put this, I may have to put this sheet down, so I do. I want to see the fumes come out of that one very heavy. So I want to see how the fumes are going to come out of this one. So it's going to heat up for 120 seconds. It is 115 degrees Celsius, but it says 240 Fahrenheit. So it looks like somebody turns it to Fahrenheit. And I'm going to make sure that does what it needs to do. And actually it would have fit with this piece on it. It just didn't look like it would. And I have the other print already printing. So here's my little DTF stand. So of course this is the candle thread guide we were just looking at. So on here I have, this is some vinyl from a patch I made. See, messy crafter. Stuff is still in places. So can you guys see the cart? So I have my papers here, which I think I'm gonna end up moving back some more because of this powder. This is a sheet. I have my little tote thing. Then in my drawers, I have my cleaning swabs, some tape, syringes. I have gloves, my extra pieces of parts. Okay, so it's still pulling out some heat. Now I should have put my mask on before I did that. I wear a mask, as I said before, because it does have fumes. I'm going to put my glove. Okay. So, here we go. Now, I'm noticing it's some places on here that didn't cure good. I'm going to put it back. And we're going to go a little bit longer. I may have to increase my temperature a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my time for curing a little bit, because I have a spot that didn't cure. And those that know, this is my first time using this oven, because I didn't have it before. We just opened it up. So it's going to take a little bit to really figure out the right temp. I need to make cards to send out, so when people order, they can get a card. So I feel like some places it didn't cure the way I would want. I'm just looking at it. See, yeah, some places still feel grainy. So let's see how I can. I increase my temp to see if that helps at all. See? Your highest paid, yep. The highest engaged post, yeah. It's weird. Oh, my nose is itching. I don't want to touch my face, of course, because I'm dealing with the DTF. Well, let me see. And I like to go in groups, and this is a part of crafting and growing. Like right now, I'm about to go in and look in a group. Some people don't know how to do simple things like this, so I wanted to make sure I show it. And I'm just going to go in here and I'm going to say oven temperature. Okay. So I'm looking up just anybody who posted or asked a question about the oven. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to change my search. I'm going to put A3 plus No, that says -2. I'm sorry. -2. And let's see what it says. Okay. So let's see here. Somebody asked one of the questions I had. Oh! Look at that. There's a video on it on AA Print Supply. So I am going to take some time probably when we get off and look at it. So it has different chapters and it tells you where you can go. It has the how-to. Let's see. Look at that. A video on it. And that's a part of crafting. It's taking the time to sometimes research stuff. Like I said, I just got this. Just got it. Today. So opened it up on the live and I'm working on trying to figure it all out. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off. I may come back later on today and kind of go over things. I really need to watch some videos and figure out the best temp for this because I need to get this done, this order done. And my embroidery machine actually already stopped over there. So I'm going to get some work done. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Let's maybe get back together. I may come back this evening or tomorrow and we can chat and hang out while I work on more orders because my goal is to create something new every day this week. That is one of my goals. This coming week, I want to make something new. And I also just changed the turn time on my Etsy shop. So now I need to move even quicker also. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your day.